Hello everybody. So today we are going to talk fuzz pedals. I own 4 fuzz pedals. There's 4. 4 fuzz pedals, and yeah, we're going to talk about them. I am not great with fuzz pedals, but we're going to talk about them anyways, and I'm going to tell you which is my favorite at the end of all of this. So before I start, I would like to thank Bob C for becoming a member of the channel. Greatly appreciate it. If you are interested in becoming a member, I'm not pushing anybody to be a member. Just click the join button, and then yeah, we will, and then you'll help me out a little bit. It's great. It's great to have another person on. So let's get into this. First off, let's look at the pedals. Now, some of them you've probably seen before. So we're going from one end to the other. This is the BCE Right-On. This is the one that I purchased. This will be the only boutique pedal that I own, because this is a handmade fuzz pedal that I bought from BCE. I can't remember. I'll link to his as well on my channel here. So we have the Joyo Voodoo Octave pedal, which I bought a while back. Then the Fuzz. This is a Boss Fuzz, the FZ5. And lastly, this is probably my newest of all my fuzz pedals. Here is the Black Rat, and I bought that from Wish. That's a Mosky Black Rat. So let's talk about each of these pedals. I pulled up the information on them. So we'll start with the Black Rat. The Black Rat is pretty much based on a Proco Rat. That's what it is. So it's based on probably the most beloved pedal of fuzz pedal around. People seem to love that fuzz pedal, and yeah, so it is. It's a simple pedal. Just you got your distortion, what is that up top there? That's your filter and your volume, and this one comes with a switch on it to go vintage or turbo. I have it on turbo at the moment, but we will play around with that once I get into it. So now let's go to the Boss Fuzz pedal, the FZ5. Pretty much the same thing. This one has only two knobs on it, really. One is the level, and the other one is the fuzz level, like the boost. They call it the fuzz distortion mount. So now the middle button here is a 3-mode. Let's just pull it up a bit so you can see it a little bit better. It's got FMO on it, and F is for face. It's modeled after the Dallas Arbiter Fuzz Face pedal. That is psychedelic fuzz of the late 60s. Then the M is modeled after the Maestro FZ1A, which is geranium. It's supposed to reproduce the sound of models equipped with the 2N2614 germanium transistor. So that's what that's after. And then the last one is the Octavia Fuzz, which is the one that, I guess it's like an octave fuzz kind of sound. So it's got overlaying sounds, octave higher sounds, decay. We're going to play around with that one. Next is the Voodoo Octave. This one is, yeah, it's a straight fuzz pedal. It has a normal and mid cut, so you can cut out the mid. So you got an automatic EQ cut there. Your volume. This one has a switch to add an extra octave to the sound, and then you have your on-off switch for it. And then the Right-On pedal, which I have a huge write-up about. I'm just gonna quickly go over. I do have a video on the Right-On pedal. And let's see, it says tips about the pedal. The circuit is similar to the old Fuzz-Right topology. It's a single transistor, but you can blend a second one. So as you move it over, it'll go into a second transistor to make the fuzz even more interesting. Let's see, and then yeah, it's a neat pedal, that's for sure. It's also my most colorful pedal at the moment. Well, that's hard to say because I do have a delay pedal that's kind of as interesting. All right, so amp is today I'm doing a 4x12 set amp cab on the DP32. And oops, and that's how it sounds, and I keep losing my pick. Okay, let's start her off here. We will start with the right on. Turning it on. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's change the sound a bit. Lower the bias a bit. All right, let's go over to the octave. Put the octave up on. Fuzz. All right, Black Rat. right. Stopper. Let me just put the guitar down and then we'll talk. Okay. So let's go look at the pedals again here. I would say my favorite is the Black Rat. I like the sound. It sounds good when I have it coming out of my Roland, the Cube 60 back there. Like I said, I have trouble with fuzz pedals. I have trouble trying to get them to work the way that they're supposed to. Maybe some more, like I would say the right on pedal is great. I don't know if you can still get it. I have to talk to the guy if he still makes them. I don't know. This, like I said, this is a boutique pedal. I don't know how many he's made, if he stopped making them or what. But either way, I do like this pedal. I'm not really a fan, of the Voodoo Octave. It's a decent pedal. I don't hate Joyo. Don't tell me I hate Joyo, because I have lots of Joyo pedals and I do like them. But this one I have trouble with. Like I said, it could just be me. Maybe it's me. I have the problem. I just don't know how to do it right. And then yeah, this is, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm disappointed with this one. I'm not a fan of the Boss fuzz pedal, and I'm sorry to say that, because I like Boss pedals too. But yeah, for the price. So funny thing is, the cheapest pedal on this list is my Black Rat. I paid 35 Canadian for it. The other ones were 100 and above. Well, maybe not the Voodoo Octave. I have to look that up. But yeah, this is definitely my most expensive pedal on this list here. That one cost me quite a bit because of all the shipping and handling and duties and other stuff. And then the fuzz, yeah, that was not cheap, because it's Boss. And then so if I ranked them by cost, it was probably Black Rat cheapest, then Voodoo Octave, then Fuzz, then the Right On. But either way, yeah, I think the Black Rat. I have the Black Rat. I actually pulled off of my guitar pedal board so that I could put it on this video. So that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.